Well, we barely had a winter to speak of, and if you've been a little bit confused about what spring means around here, not only is it confusing to us, but it seems to be confusing to our gardens and our yards as well. We've got Nick with LAWSON Landscaping here to kind of give us some tips on what we need to do right now to enjoy our yards this summer. I have already clipped off everything that is dead after our 2-day winter. What are the next steps?
Well, your next steps are really once you've cut the dead off and gotten the brown out, you really need to get all the weeds out the bed, aerate the beds if you can. There's real good herbicide treatments you can put down for weed seed germination prevention. That'll really help stop the weeds from sprouting to begin with. So that's something real good that we do that really helps you to not be in the flower bed pulling weeds all day. After that, getting a good coat of mulch down and getting it real thick. That's also going to help keep the water in the ground so you can water less and keep the weeds from sprouting as easy.
And you've got all the commercial grade stuff that's really going to do the trick for us.
I do, and they advertise for 6 months, but I say quarterly is a good time to go ahead and get it put down. It's something that we get set up on a plan where we just come every quarter and put it down. You will still see some weeds, but it's just a really big help to prevent what you can.
You don't have to spend as much time out there pulling the weeds if you do that.
Don't. And we offer a maintenance to keep it up, getting everything sprayed in your gravel, the weeds pulled, keeping it all trimmed, and really keeping it up so you don't have to do anything but look at it, be pretty if you want to.
All right, that sounds pretty good to me. Once you get the beds ready, then it's time to plant. You've brought along a variety of flowering plants. Some are for shade, some is for sun.
Right. These plants here are going to be more for your sun. We have your verbenas. They have a creeping. They have one that's a little bit higher. You have your lavender that looks pretty and also smells good, and it can come back. Same thing with the Gerber daisy. It's real pretty. A lot of people plant it as annuals. It can come back.
Okay.
Right here we have a dahlia that I thought was real beautiful.
That is a beautiful flower.
And it just makes real pretty blooms. Your dianthus here can actually grow winter and spring and summer, so it's a good one. It has its times that it doesn't look great, but it will kind of last our season here. This here is a blue eyes, blue days, and it's a real pretty flower with a lot of that light purple color, and it can actually stay through the years too. I've had some last for several years.
Now when you're choosing these plants for your landscaping, you're going to want to pay attention to the height or how big they're going to get, right?
Right. Things that are going to be a little bit taller, they have dianthus that stay real small, so you need to read your tags or learn a little bit because you want to have your taller plants if you're layering it in the back and some of your lower plants in the front. Verbenas, they have that creep, so they're a real good thing to put on the edge, and then you can put something a little taller in the backdrop so that you have that layered effect of colors going down.
Right.
If you have more of a shade bed over here, you're going to have begonias. They have red ones, pink ones, white ones. You have your impatiens, again, with several different colors. Your petunias, you can put them in part sun. They can be in a shadier area. This is another good one that stays pretty low, although they do have some varieties that get big.
All right. If people need some help planning all of this, you're pretty easy to get in touch with. How do we get in touch with you?
You can call us at 570-9511. You can get online and search us. We have LAWSON Landscaping LLC.com Facebook page. So there's a lot of different ways you can get a hold of us.
All right. Get ready to enjoy your yard all summer long. Give this guy a call. Thanks so much for coming by.